Packing lunch or a few snacks for the day is part of a morning routine for a lot of parents during the school year. But packing a balanced lunch can be tricky at times.
Oh, yeah. So here to share some tips on how to get your kids to do just that this school year is registered dietitian Tammy Schultz. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So the name of the game, I assume, for parents like you is quick and easy, fast, out the door kind of snacks, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I think it really helps to kind of know how these foods fuel our bodies, and so you can kind of know the go-tos. So when I think about our different foods here, if we start down here, these foods, they're the quick burners. So if you throw them in the fire, it's kind of like throwing a newspaper in the fire. It's going to burn really quick. So you don't want to load your kids up with a bunch of that because it's not going to give them lasting energy throughout the day. Whereas foods here, they're kind of like the kindling to the fire. They're good at getting the fire started, but even that doesn't keep it going for long. So you want to have that balance. And so we got our proteins and our healthy fats down here. So having a combination of these foods is really going to give them lasting energy because this is the log in the fire. This is going to give them that sustained energy throughout the day.
What are the things to kind of look out for in the day by day? Because what are the things that we should be making sure that our kids are getting into their diet?
Yeah, I mean, here are your core groups, and I think I don't want people to think that there's good or bad foods, and so it's really finding a way to incorporate them all, giving your kids choices, keeping the message around food really positive, so that way there's not a good or bad type thing associated with food. So when you're packing a lunch, making sure you've got something from here, and then if you need to throw in something fun that they can get excited about, that works too.
You know, that's a conversation in the news a lot lately, is good food versus bad food. You certainly don't want to be, you know, changing your kids' perception on food and diets this young, right?
Right, absolutely. The message starts really, really young. So we want to make sure that, you know, as parents, even our job isn't to talk about the how much. We need to trust our kids to be able to self-regulate.
Right.
Our job is to make sure that we're providing the foods for them, creating a positive and safe environment for them, and then also being good role models.
Okay, so if you are sending your kid out the door on a school day, what are some of these snacks that you would put together?
This is actually, my daughter approved this lunch. She was excited to have it when she came home. But really, when we talk about snacks, is making sure that there's something from here, because I want, you know, my daughter to be able to have energy to get throughout the day and to be focused. So something from here, you know, a couple things from here, and then, like I said, if there's something from there. So I think of it as like a classroom. These might be kind of the kids that need a little bit more supervision, maybe need to get their homework done. These kids, they do what they need to do, they get their work done, and here's like the teachers in the classroom. So they kind of supervise it all. So you don't leave your kids unsupervised. If you can walk away with that, you'll be okay.
Well, I think a lot of the times as a parent, it comes down to the convenience and the price.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a lot easier to go out and buy stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if it's not really going to make a good difference.
Right. Well, and that's the thing too, is sometimes they have to fill up and keep coming back for more and more of that, because again, if it's like that newspaper or kindling in the fire, it's not burning for very long. So they do keep coming back like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Whereas if you had something from here and then something from here, that's going to give them a little bit more fullness feeling, and so they're not coming back for all those snacks. And so, yeah, it's going to kind of give you more bang for your buck in that sense.
All right, Tammy, if people have any questions, how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, they can find me on my health professionals website at Tammy Schultz and contact me through there.
All right, Tammy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Some
you so
good
much
tips
for
for
having
us
me.
all.
Thank you.